Hey guys, my name's Megan Johnson, and this is my EHE 300 Summary of Learning video. What I know/feel reflection assignment. Throughout this assignment, I discovered my personal definition of health and wellness and what it means to me as an individual. This assignment was a useful introduction to the course, which I would definitely use in my own classroom. This assignment allows the teacher to assess where the students are at and what they already know. Wellness 10. In EHE 300, I learned a lot about Wellness 10 and the curriculum that goes with it. I learned that Wellness 10 is not a physical education course. It is a combination of health and physical education. Too many educators teach this course as a physical education course alone, which can result in not meeting all of the outcomes. The outcomes for Wellness 10 not only reflect the physical dimensions of wellness, but they also portray the other 4 dimensions of wellness, which are displayed here. The 5 dimensions of wellness. When teaching wellness, we must approach it in a balanced way. We cannot overemphasize one dimension and leave out another dimension. We have to focus on all 5 dimensions equally. If we neglect one dimension, it will eventually affect our overall well-being. The curriculum, outcomes and indicators. After analyzing the Wellness 10 curriculum, outcomes and indicators, I now have a better understanding of what to teach in Wellness 10. I also understand the importance of teaching Wellness 10 in a holistic manner, in which we teach all dimensions of our wellness. The following picture provides an overview of the outcomes that we studied throughout this course. Wellness Inventory Reflection Assignment. The Wellness Inventory Reflection portrayed that I need to improve on my environmental footprint. I've been working on this aspect of my wellness by recycling cans, bottles, and other recyclable containers. After a few months of trying to be environmentally friendly, I've retaken the wellness inventory test and noticed that my environmental footprint has begun to increase. This test is a great test that I would use in the classroom to help my students in focusing on a certain area of their wellness that they need to improve on. Heterosexual privilege presentation. The presentation that we received on heterosexual privilege was a real eye-opener to me. This class has opened my eyes to how homosexuality is handled in Catholic and public schools. After this presentation, I now have a better understanding of the biblical references to homosexuality. Before this class, I was uncertain of how the Bible portrayed homosexuality, but I now understand that the Bible cannot always be taken in a literal way. I also learned more about gay-straight alliances and how they work in schools. "40 developmental assets." Here is a picture of the 40 developmental assets. Around the wheel, you can see that the different areas are bolded with the different sections for the 40 developmental assets that we learnt about. Brain breaks and fit breaks. I really enjoyed all the brain breaks and fit breaks we used in EHE 300. I definitely plan on incorporating some of these into my lesson plans for classroom management techniques. Some of the brain breaks and fit breaks that stand out for me the most are the KSH, clap slap hooray, and partner push-up game with the crumpled up paper. I also enjoyed the fit breaks where all of us had to stand up and do different things on the spot. Every time there was a clap, we had to change, such as jogging on the spot, touching our knees, and high-fiving the people around us. This brain break got us out of our seats and kept us moving. Gym experiences. The gym experiences were very helpful for ideas on how we can incorporate the outcomes into physical activity. One of my favorite gym experiences was one we did at the beginning of the semester. In this experience, we played the game where everyone was sitting on the outside of the gymnasium near a pylon. When certain phrases were called out, and we had to switch pylons if the phrase applied to us. This experience could be adapted to use phrases that complete certain indicators and outcomes. The game, Get Your Junk Out of My Backyard, was something new to me, but it was also a valuable game that taught us how to incorporate the outcomes into physical activities. The 4 legs of the stool. At the beginning of the semester, we learned about the 4 legs of the stool. We need all four legs of the stool to teach subjects and topics. The first leg, building a healthy physical environment. This leg is important because every school has a specific policy in place in order to keep their students safe and prevent accidents. These policies might include fire drills, alcohol and drug-free policies, harassment policies, and bullying policies. The second leg, social support. This leg of the stool is important because it creates a positive school climate. This leg of the stool includes things such as adult mentorship from teachers, peer support programs such as GSA, and community development. Social supports in school environments allow students to feel safe because they are never alone. The third leg, health and other services. This leg of the stool is important because students get to live healthy and successful lives when the right services are provided to them. This leg includes things such as school counseling services, child protection services, and services for students with special needs. The fourth and final leg of the stool, teaching and learning. This is important because it allows teachers to educate students in their school from the Saskatchewan curriculum. This leg of the stool includes things such as teaching health and physical education courses, focusing on awareness, decision-making, skill building, social action, attitudinal and behavioral change. Conclusion. EHE 300 has contributed to the fourth leg of my learning stool because it has allowed me to become more knowledgeable about health promotion. After EHE 300, I can now look at the Wellness 10 curriculum and comprehend the information within it. I not only have a better understanding of the Wellness 10 curriculum, but I also understand more about social justice issues such as bullying and homophobia. Throughout EHE 300, I have also collected valuable resources such as SHIA and Growing Young Movers. EHE 300 has been an enjoyable class that has aided me to become an effective health educator. Thanks, guys!